Yo, welcome back to EA Pyrene Turn 2, y'all. Got our profits, proclamations. Luck scale is already paying off. Got 4 fire gems, 5 astral pearls. Okay, no complaints there. Not sure if I can really do anything with that yet, but no complaints. It's turn 2. There's not too much to talk about in terms of this turn. Um, I'm just, this is so, like, grug and, like, silly. I literally just, like, I throw them all together into 2 squads, and I just let them go. I maintain the undisciplined and mix in the heavy infantry, because when you mix in the infantry with the Beckroids, that will make sure they don't use sticks and stones. They will only use the great clubs. So they'll go in and smack everything for 22 damage. It should be a total steamroll. Um, I'm almost tempted to try double expanding. Is that an insane notion? Because, yeah, that would be greedy even for me, dude. There's 80 of them. But we might try next turn already. We honestly might. Um, this is going to be a very, very easy province, obviously. They've just got a few of the pale ones, and we know that for sure. I'm scared of this province because this is always more complicated than it seems. These co-onis are actually kind of scary because, like, individually they're not strong, but they're very, very small. They're like size 2. So the thing that happens with them is that they bunch up very, very tightly, and they have a lot of attacks per square. Like, all the battle maps are divided up into tiles, into squares, and you can fit X amount of units per square. So because the Koanis have such high density, they're actually very dangerous. They'll be good to recruit into our own army if we can find some undead leadership to move them around, which I don't think we have any natively. Yeah, I guess not. Couldn't really make use of them with Agartha either, even though I should have been able to. But you still don't get that much with Agartha, but whatever. But these I'm not very scared of either because yeah, we have equal units, like whatever. They're both Beckrides, but the thing is, you can run into melee and make these guys scram because they're all going to be on the sticks and stones for the most part. But I suppose we'll play safe and not do anything nuts. But again, I have a lot of Beckrides coming out next turn. So we could think about possibly trying to get a double expand on turn 3, which would be really nice for our expansion. You really want to grab as much as you can as early as possible. I'm almost like, bro, do I just take this stack and run it into this one? And then I can for sure double expand next turn? I'm honestly worried about this province. I know it says only 20. If it's only 20, it should be fine. But if there's actually 40 in there, that could honestly fuck up this stack. I'm not fucking with you. They always have a caster in the back casting shit too. So it will be nice to have 2 priests already that can help banish them. The other thing is that this lobby seems more competitive. Like, everyone is raring to go. It's before I entered an explicitly beginner new player game. This is an all skills lobby. A little bit different. Let's look at the mercs. Yeah, I don't need to use these. I think we're better off investing in our own troops, especially because we have access to so much better troops to start off with than Agartha, in my humble opinion. I'm gonna recruit an Earth Mage for next turn. start up the research, which I'm going to talk about as well here. I'm going to talk about our research goals and our kind of early game to mid game strategy of kind of what we're doing with Magic. Um, the focus seems to be, to me, um, alteration. Probably alteration 4. We want liquid body, we want quickness, group bark skin. That's all gonna be really good and immediately useful. I'm thinking construction. We want not this. We want construction 3. What I want to do this game is I want to make a bunch of these owl quills. I want to just have like a Sergina or two just vibing in my capital making owl quills. At least for the early game. Like I think that'll help me a lot. Do you remember? Actually, let's just go look at it. Okay. We remember this pretty well. I do not want this to happen again. So I was kind of confused. I was like, I actually talked to Olm, and I was like, bro, how did you do that? What the hell? Like, I felt completely blown out of the water. This is not just province count, bro. He did not have twice as many provinces as me, and he didn't have twice as many mages as me. It turned out he was just forging these items, and Olm gets a big forge bonus where they can make um, things more cheaply. They can forge items more cheaply. Now, we get a bonus as well. It's not as strong, but oh my god, come on. What's this game doing? Hey! Okay. Okay, there it is. Maybe it's because I don't know. But anyway, something interesting too is that Earth doesn't have its own item. Like, okay, check this out. No, not trinkets. Yes. This is 5 air gems. Okay, that's good. There's another one too. Infamiliars. This is the blood one. They'll give you research 3. But as far as I can tell, there's no Earth research item. Uh, here's the death one, the Skull Mentor, which is really good. I know there was more. There might not be a water one too. Yeah, the Lightless Lantern. That's the fire one. That'd be great for Agartha, but the problem with Agartha is that if you'll remember how we played, like you're pressured to dump all of your gems into making a fire elementals and olms and umbrals and sentinels. Obviously, like you just don't get the opportunity to put those gems aside and forge items for yourself. Anyway, the forge bonus we get is we get the Gentle, and he has a forge bonus too. Um, that's not. I mean, that's pretty good. The problem is like these are expensive mages, so ideally we're not going to have a million of these, but they can produce a dwarven hammer. Is that in here? I think it's lesser. Bro, where's the fucking hammer? Right here. Yeah, so that'll give a forge bonus +2. So we can have uh the Gentiles cranking out the hammers, give them to a few Sorginas, get some research items going in the early game, and get us ahead in research. And what do we want to do with the research? That's kind of a I haven't really figured that out yet. I mean, I guess it's gonna depend on what's up here. That's crazy. That's a forest, and we need the forests, remember? We are we're playing Pyrene, EA Pyrene, and the most important province type for them is above ground highlands, mountains, and forests because they can recruit our special mages there. That's gonna be crazy. Right above the cap. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I'm so tempted to try and do this. I really think I can do that. 64, plus we have the heavy prot infantry. I'm pretty sure we can win. Mm. And then, like, next turn, we can literally send a second party out to take this on their own. It's risky. It's risky. I shouldn't be risky. Uh, well, you'll see what I do next turn. That's enough for now. See you next time. Yo, turn 3. Gonna keep it short. It's easy to overthink these early turns, but I think we kind of know what we're about here. Um, yeah, we recruited a mage here. We're gonna send him in here. Looks to be only 10 or 20 pale ones, should be easy. Says there's 30 Ko'unis now. I think I've developed a script that can deal with this. What you do is you just have a one main line go in, rush into the Ko'unis, and you have some guys slip around the backside. Actually, I think I need even less. Yeah, and they try to kill the priest. Once they kill the priest, they run. It's not just that they're size 2, it's also the Ko'unis specifically, when they die, they turn into like an undead version of themselves as ethereal. So they're actually really sticky and hard to kill. So it's really important you get around and get that leader. So that's why I chose to do 2 squads instead of just 1. Maybe less than that. I'm kind of overdoing it. Maybe even less than that. Sure. Yeah, I kind of like that more. And then here it should be easy. I'm just gonna lump them up and throw them in there. Cast some flying shards, maybe scare them off immediately. Then for next turn, I can either recombine here, or I could have this squad move here, possibly, depending what's here, and then have reinforcements from the cap meet this small squad here, or something like that. Yeah, not 100% sure, but we already got our first province here, Beckride province. I'm just gonna recruit a scout, and that's it for now. See y'all later. Yo, turn 4. Um, just a couple expansion battles. Clearing our cap circle. It's just Beckrides versus some pale ones. Good enough. Should not have had him casting flying shards. It just hit our own guys. Kind of counterproductive. Um, this is the more dangerous one. This is our main army. We're going up against those stupid Ko-Onis with the stupid undead priest, demon priest with the gems. This is so dangerous. Raise skeletons. What I did, I took 1 main force, 2 flanking forces on attack rear to try and kill the priest. To my 2 priests running Smite Demon, Stellar Decree. guys pushing through. What the mages are doing, or the priests are so important. Look at that. That's so deadly, bro. These little buggers are tough. Didn't even get him. Just routed the forces. Not how you want to do that, but good enough, man. I wish we had some Zots to just snipe that stupid thing. We took some losses for sure, but overall, can't really complain about taking the Ko'Oni province, man. They're nasty. Got a good nature event. Nature gem event, that's nice. And then this of all things. Many years ago, a Beckride shepherd came across a strange creature laying in a mushroom field. So we got a free commander, the Ulm Envoy. This guy's got water 3, which is nice. 17 researchers is nice. Got a battle wound, so we're just gonna keep him in the capital, but no complaints here. I'll take him. I think that's higher than any of our natural water mages. Yeah, the most you can get is 2. And then I think the Basandere can get up to 2 as well, but 3? That could be key to some things, so hey, we'll keep him around for sure. So going to the next turn, I'm going to take the survivors from here, and fresh forces from here, combine them here. Plan to kill this next turn. This is undead, so having the priests here will again be key. But the problem is I kind of need priests here to clear this out too. And that's a vital province. So I'm kind of in a pickle as to what I want to do with these priests. Honestly, why am I doing this? I should probably go this way, shouldn't I? Well, how much would this be? What if I did this? 50. That's more doable. But then can they do this on their own next turn? They really need the priests. That's just silly. Well, what if I do that? 27 here, recruiting this much. We'll have 30. Could maybe take this out. I'm kind of regretting doing the way I did because what I should have done is like go instead of doing this one first, I probably should have done this one first and then kind of gone through that path. Because I went forward first and I felt like compelled to go behind me. Well, I also could just take this and run it through and take this one. But then what am I going to do with them next turn? I kind of want to leave that for now and clear up through here. So my plan is to like go that way. Is that what I should do? I can just like recruit here and have more for this. Oh, brother. All right. I'll see you next time.